But what I enjoy most is playing some Mass Effect on Monday. Exactly.
I never thought I would be so thrilled to see a soldier. Forgive my previous inaction, but under the Thorian's influence, every thought was examined, filtered.
Let me see what you have in stock.
Of course. Return in the future, and I may even have more to see.
Did you read that, thing I sent you about, like, rare conversations and shit that people have in this game? Like, whatever it was. I was just thinking about it because of, like, if you go to Liara Lash, she's just hallucinating the fuck out. He's like, you're not real. No, unfortunately for you, Liara, I am. Actually, very fortunate for you, because your blue ass about to be tapped. Today? Probably.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
Well, of course,
Commander,
I have turned you into a ginormous Mass Effect fan.
Any ill effects from the cipher?
The cipher shook me up a bit.
I might be able to help you. I am an expert on the Protheans. If I join my consciousness to yours, maybe we can make some sense of it.
Do it. Hurry. We don't have much time.
Do it! Hurry.
Relax, Commander. Embrace eternity. That was incredible. All this time, all my research, yet I never dreamed. I am sorry. The images were so vivid. I never imagined the experience would be so intense. You are remarkably strong-willed, Commander. What you have been through, what you have seen, would have destroyed a lesser mind.
Come on, get to the point. What did you see?
Actually, shut up. You're gonna die
Eden
soon.
Prime must have been badly damaged. Large parts of the vision are missing. The data transferred into the Commander's mind is incomplete.
You sure you didn't come across any kind of clue or hint? Something we might have missed?
Everything I saw, you already know. You were right about the Reapers. The Protheans were destroyed by a race of sentient machines. I think it is obvious there is a connection between the Reapers, the Prothean extinction, and the Conduit. But I did not see anything that would help us find it.
What's our next move?
I was able to interpret the data relayed through your vision. What was there, at least. But something was missing. Saren must have the missing information. Maybe he found another beacon. If we can find the missing data from your vision, I can... oh. I am sorry. The joining
I can...
is exhausting. I should go to the living room and lie down for a moment.
It didn't tire me out.
Dr. Chakwas should take a look at you.
That will not be necessary. I just need some rest. Somewhere quiet.
We're done here. Dismissed.
I've sent off the Pharos report, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
Commander, Exogenia should have told us about the Thorian. It would have made your job much easier.
You might have been able to capture it for study instead of destroying it.
The Thorian liked to enslave minds. Anyone who studied it would have ended up as one of its thralls.
Perhaps it's for the best then. At least the colony was saved.
Of course it was saved. Shepard would go to any lengths to help a human colony.
Being human had nothing to do with it. They were in trouble.
Admirable. But sometimes Spectres have to make sacrifices. I hope you're willing to do that when the time comes.
Goodbye, Commander. We will be waiting for your next report.
Well, your ass is gonna be saved because I'm gonna sacrifice human lives. Bitches. You know what they say about bitches? Unfortunately, they get saved because we're a paragon.
Hey, Commander, next time we touch down, let's try not to park the ship in a colony of mutant zombies. Just thinking out loud here.
I have to go.
All right, see ya.
I have to go. Oh, okay. Bye. We don't really actually need to talk to anybody anymore. We've done Garrus's side mission, we've done Rex's side mission, we've done Tali's side mission. Liara doesn't have a side mission other than like saving her butt and then boinging her blue butt.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
I just wanted to talk.
Of course, Shepard. What did you want to talk about?
I should go.
Cool.
Goodbye, Shepard.
We have romanced her to the point that she will sleep with us without saying flirty words. Perfect. Best position to be. In a Mass Effect game, I should say. Actually, that's about the only place. You're either in a position to boing someone or you're not in a position to boing someone. That's how you do the Commander Shepard. Can I boing him? Yes? Do it. Can I do it? No? Don't do it. The hoinga doinga doinga. The ha-boinga boinga. Are you not entertained? Surprisingly, I'm not tired. Good thing, because I'm not going to sleep for another 6 hours. Yay, 18-hour days, whoopee. That's gonna be the norm. Doop doop doo 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 doo. Doop doop doo 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 doo. Bum bum ba da 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 da. A ba da da ba da da. Nah, it's okay. That's what caffeine's for. I've only had 3 coffees and 1 thing of Mio.
Exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore.
Granted, I don't count the first one as a coffee because I woke up and then I downed it like a shot. Just kind of like took the entire cold brew and just.
Does it contain technical augmentation?
And then I made hot coffee. Drank it. Actually, I just finished it. And then I had another cold brew.
The environmental suits protect.
And then I had some meal with lunch. It's still not that much. Alright, Maroon Sea. Maroon Sea. So we need to go to the Maroon Sea. Bum 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 ba da dum. It was just me really getting used to waking up. That early, really.
Yes, Commander.
More than
Is there
anything.
something I can do for you?
Let me take a look.
Which
at
I'm not used to, so... Ah, no wonder these people were dying so easily. They didn't have good health regeneration. I'm sorry, was that even a word? La dun da 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 da. Perfect. Now let's talk to Mr. Conrad. So what I was doing there with my mods was basically giving Commander Shepard, Liara, and Tali significantly better health regen, which went from basically nothing to better than nothing. And then Tali got some better shields. That's about it. Hello, Mr. Vanner.
I've got an idea, and I wanted to run it by you.
I've got a lot going on right now, but I can spare a moment.
Great. This'll just take a minute. With so many human colonies being attacked, I'm not sure that one Spectre is enough. What if you signed me on as another Spectre?
Conrad, I don't think that's a good idea.
But I'd make a great Spectre. I'd be right there with you, showing the Council what humanity is capable of. I want to be with you, fighting the good fight like you did on Elysium during the Skillian Blitz.
I believe you, Conrad. But there's another fight that needs you.
What? I don't understand.
What?
You know what keeps me going out here? Knowing that people back home are keeping humanity strong.
You're right. I just got so caught up in all of it. I wanted to help. I'll go home. Thanks for setting me straight.
Thanks for setting me straight. However, our gray fox shepherd sets me gay.
After years of poor economic performance, ExoGeni has announced that its research colony on Pharos is finally returning a profit. New discoveries and a dedicated colonization effort have finally paid off for ExoGeni. ExoGeni's stock rose sharply with the announcement, with investors pleased at this surprising news.
Alright, now we gotta find a sea of maroon. What color is maroon, by the way? How would you describe maroon? I do not know what the color maroon is.
Decontamination in progress.
Decontamination in progress.
Logged. The commanding officer is aboard.
Maroon is that
Exo
maroon
stands
color,
relieved.
right? Helpful. Brownish or purplish? How can something be brown or purple? Are those two colors that close together? Garrison sentry there. Hold. What am I holding on to? I got a mouse and a keyboard. Do I hold on to those? Smart you. Of course.
Looks like we've got an active distress beacon on the planet below, Commander. No message, just a locator signal.
Different shades of maroon. Okay. I was just asking a fun color question, and now I just don't understand color. Alright, where do we want to go? Alright, I'm curious by these enemies over here. Well, sir, we seem to have found your problem. Cover you with what? We don't have any blankets, Tali! You're so weird. I amuse myself greatly. If you couldn't tell. Uh-oh. Okay. I'm humming a song. Do I know what song I'm humming? No. Nailed it. 10 out of 10 landing. I'm hitting all the buttons trying to find the right one. Dun da 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 da. Bum ba dun 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 dun. There's no way actually for us to get out of here, so we're gonna have to return to the Normandy. And then re-land on here. Bum ba dum ba da dum. Ba ba dum, ba da dum. Bum ba ba bum bum. Lots of cats are fluffy little beans. Mine is fast asleep in his little kitty tree. Very. La da 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 da. La da da da. Da. La ba da da. Ancient debris.
Heading out.
I'm sorry your brain hurts. Do you need to go lay down? Would that help?
Securing points. You lead. I'll follow.
There we go. And now here. This might be the easier path. Okay. In case you're ever wondering why I'm taking certain paths when I'm trying to climb these most likely impossible mountains, is because if you see green, you can actually climb it. If it's got green, you actually have enough traction to go up. But if it doesn't have green, you're just gonna slide. That's why, like, we get stuck right here. Because there's a little green. I don't think we can get up this way. Fuck. Okay, let's go that way. Why it works like that, I do not know, but it's what I learned playing this on the Xbox. So I've already stuck with that tidbit of info. Frick. See, like, that should have been a fine slope because we were hitting worse slopes on, you know, the other place, but it had green on it, so therefore it was okay. Logic is not there. I guess the idea is, you know, oh, you know, the Mako, it got some traction or some shit like that. I don't freaking know. If you ask me, it doesn't make sense, but hey, well, whatever helps the programmers program. There we go. So I'm always looking for those faint signs of green on the slopes, and that's how I decide if it's possible or not. Just so we don't have to redo anything. You know how it'd be. That was fucking fast. It just vomits slightly on us and we die. Well, that's why we saved, because otherwise we would have had to do all that Mako stuff again. That would have been unfortunate. He jumped.
Rescuers? Oh, thank God. See? I told you somebody would come to investigate that signal. My name is Dr. Ross, Chief Exogeny Researcher at this facility. We've been trapped in this room for days. We're almost out of food and water. You got here just in time.
I need to know what's going on. Why is this place crawling with Thorian creepers?
How do you know about the Thorian?
I know what Exogeny was up to. I saw what they let the Thorian do to those colonists, so I destroyed it.
Our secret's out then. No point in my lying. You already know the worst. The creepers here were created using altered samples from the specimens on Pharos. We discovered a way to turn them into docile, obedient servants. Everything was going fine until a few days ago. Then all the creepers suddenly went berserk. Only a handful of us made it back into the safety of this room.
Why didn't you send a clear message asking for help? All we had was that signal from the emergency beacon.
This is a closed communications base. ExoGeni was worried about someone on the project selling secrets to a rival firm or reporting our work to the authorities. We have no direct communication with the outside, only the emergency beacon. It sends a general distress signal to the ExoGeni site on Pharos. They're supposed to send a team to respond inside of 24 hours, but it sounds like they had problems of their own.
Any chance some of the other people at the base might still be alive?
I doubt it. Too many creepers out there. They never stood a chance. We're the only ones left.
Any idea why they turned on you?
Maybe there was still some kind of link between the creepers and the Thorian back on Pharos. The Thorian was unlike any other life form we've ever studied. I can't explain how, but maybe when it died, it somehow set off the creepers here.
I've heard all I need to.
Look, I know what we did here was wrong. I'll admit that. But it's over now. There's no sense reporting this to the authorities, right?
You were in charge of this project. The safety of the staff was your responsibility. They trusted you, and you betrayed that trust.
Be reasonable. I didn't mean for this to happen. Besides, how does it help anyone if I end up in jail? Normally ExoGeni would have my back, but it sounds like they're going to have their hands full cleaning up the mess on Pharos. But I've got money. A nice little emergency fund I set up. It's yours if you let us go.
The victims here deserve justice. I have to take you in.
That's not going to happen. Open fire. Open
That's
fire.
not gonna happen.
Lost shields.
Bring it on.
We made that man go boom. He go boom boom pow. He went zoom. I don't think there's too many more worlds for us to explore. It's almost time for us to just hit mission. La Matana. That's a deep red. fucking kidding me? Ugh. No. Ugh. And this is why everyone hates the Mako. It maneuvers horribly. Oh. Fucking finally. Oh, all that for a beautiful sunset. Sunrise. I don't even know what time it is. Alright, grab this, then hit those civilian structures. And then go to Vermeer. Then Citadel, then Ilium, then Citadel, and then we're done.
What happened to this colony?
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Gods have mercy. The entire colony must have been transformed.
Not a crux. Haha, achievement unlocked. I had been prioritizing healing for a while so that we'd get that use healing 50 times.
Fire in the hole.
Lol. I am fancy. Mr. Fancy Pants.
Clear.
Oh wait, didn't I get... Quarian armor? Or did I already put that? I did already put that on. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. I'm like, didn't I get Quarian armor or something like that? Okay, yeah. Oh. Colossus is considered the best armor, like in terms of just protection and everything. So unfortunately, I do not have, like, you know, Colossus. I cannot do heavy armor because, well, we can't do heavy armor as our class. Which is totes okay, but, you know, whatevs. Okay, yeah, I did do that already. I just wanted to make sure. Don't you love how we went from Mass Effect 1, using the Mako basically on any planet we want to land on, to Mass Effect 2, where they introduced the Hammerhead as a DLC optional vehicle, to Mass Effect 3, you don't have a vehicle, to Mass Effect Andromeda, every planet is so massive you need a car. It's like BioWare couldn't decide if they liked driving or not. Sometimes driving isn't bad. This is not one of those times. Driving is very bad. There are very few people who enjoy driving in this game. I am not a person who enjoys driving in this game. Alright, just in case, we're still gonna save here. Fuck redoing any of this shit. shooting a box, Liara. 10 out of 10 best shot. Thank God she's good with biotics, because fuck, she's not good with other things. There's also an achievement for melee kills, but we're definitely going to get the melee kills. One is counted across all the games. Healing is not. But I'm just doing them now against the super easy enemies because, I mean, it's super easy right now. We're gonna find probably Geth at the science facility, and I think... yeah. That's it for us in terms of items to find here. Or at least on this. That's all the side missions we have for now. Which means it literally is Vermeer, Citadel, Isla, Citadel. I may argue to just push through this game and finish it today. We'll see how we're feeling and how much time we have left. I mean, it's gonna be real close. In terms of timing. Of course. I mean, Verminer's pretty quick once you know where you're going. So. And then Geth. Potentially. God, you guys suck. There, he fell through the map. Jesus Christ.
I think we're done here.
Okay. Now to Vermeer, or at least the Vermeer cluster. Because Vermeer will take a little while. Ilium will take a little while. Jar 4.
Commander, I'm reading a signal. Must be our Solarian infiltration team.
Check out those defense towers.
Drop the Mako. We'll go in hot and take them out.
I'll get you in underneath their radar, Commander. Got a clean drop, Commander.
Stay out of range and continue evasive maneuvers until I bring those AA towers down.
I know the drill. Meet you at the camp once those towers are offline. Joke around.
Remember the first time I asked you a question on this game? About who do you like? Ashley or Caden? Your panic will always be amusing to me. Why? Yes. You just give the best responses when I ask you these very difficult questions. By responses, I mean reactions. Darn, I was hoping to kill more of them, but whatever. Alright. Lift goes here, barrier goes here. It's usually the unadulterated fear in your eyes as you realize you need to answer something. No, but I can see the fear in the letter I because you always miss it when you panic. So technically, I can't see the fear in your eyes. Heh. Heh, 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 heh. It was T-posing. I missed.
We must find a way to disable their artillery. We must find a way to disable their artillery.
Obviously. You've already said it once, lady.
I'm reading that the grid is down, Commander. On approach to the Solarian base now. Out.
Ready to move on your word, Shepard.
It's almost time for the best speech in the game. Excuse me, I opened the gate. The game decided I did not open the gate. Fuck you, game. Okay. We almost died there. Which would have been horrible, actually.
That was the final gate. Our path to the Solarian camp should be clear from here.
Commander, Normandy's touched down at the base, but it looks like we're grounded. The Solarian captain can explain when you get here.
There is the Solarian camp.
So what are we supposed to do now?
Stay put until we can come up with a plan.
Are you in charge here? What's the situation?
I'm Captain Kirahi, 3rd Infiltration Regiment STG. You and your crew have just landed in the middle of a hot zone. Every AA gun within 10 miles has been alerted to your presence.
What are we supposed to do in the meantime?
We stay put until the Council sends the reinforcements we requested.
We are the reinforcements.
What? You're all they sent? I told the Council to send a fleet.
We couldn't understand your transmission. They sent me to investigate.
That is a repetition of our task. I lost half my men investigating this place.
Welcome back.
What have you found?
Saren's base of operations. He set up a research facility here, but it's crawling with Geth and very well fortified.
Is he here? Have you seen him?
No, but his Geth are everywhere, and we've intercepted some comms referring to Saren. This is his facility, there's no doubt about that.
What's Saren researching?
He's using the facility to breed an army of Krogan.
How is that possible?
Apparently, Saren has discovered a cure for the genophage.
What's so important about curing this genophage?
It was the solution to the Krogan problem.
We introduced the genophage to the Krogan population after the uprising, to quell their numbers. Without it, the Krogan will quickly overrun the galaxy. And these Krogan follow Saren.
The Geth are bad enough, but a Krogan army? He'd be almost unstoppable.
Crazy, isn't it?
Exactly my thoughts. We must ensure that this facility and its secrets are destroyed.
Destroyed? I don't think so. Our people are dying. This cure can save them.
If that cure leaves this planet, the Krogan will become unstoppable. We can't make the same mistake again.
We are not a mistake.
Is he going to be a problem? We already have enough angry Krogan to deal with.
He'll be fine. I'll talk to him.
I'd appreciate that, Commander. My men and I need to rethink our plan of attack. Can you give us some time?
Go ahead, Captain. I'll come back soon.
We won't be long, Commander. In the meantime, if you need any supplies, you can talk to Commander Rentola. He's in one of the tents nearby.
Looks like things are a bit of a mess.
Yeah. I wouldn't be so worried if it wasn't for Rex. Looks like he's gonna blow a gasket.
You think I should go talk to him?
It wouldn't hurt. Well, it might, actually. Just do it carefully.
I'll be careful, but be ready, just in case.
I'm always ready.
Fuck you, Ashley. Nobody likes you.
I'm concerned about Rex. Can we still trust him?
Greetings, human. I am Commander Rentola. I can provide you with supplies for the upcoming mission. For anything else, I suggest you speak with Captain.
Let me see what you have.
What little there is.
that Rex's allegiance to you may be waning.
This isn't right, Shepard. If there's a cure for the genophage, we can't destroy it.
I understand you're upset, but we both know Saren's the enemy here. He's the one you should be angry with.
Really? Saren created a cure for my people. You want to destroy it. Help me out here, Shepard. The lines between friend and foe are getting a little blurry from where I stand.
This isn't a cure, it's a weapon. And if Saren is allowed to use it, you won't be around to reap the benefits. None of us will.
That's a chance we should be willing to take. This is the fate of my entire people we're talking about. I've been loyal to you so far. Hell, you did more for me than my family ever did. But if I'm going to keep following you, I need to know we're doing it for the right reasons.
Rex, these Krogan are not your people. They're slaves of Saren. Tools. Is that what you want for them?
We are charismatic.
For tools for the Council once. Thanks for wiping out the Rachni. They neutered us all. I doubt Saren will be as generous.
Also, the game alt-tabbed me out.
All right, Shepard. You've made your point. I don't like this, but I trust you enough to follow your lead. Just one thing. When we find Saren, I want his head.
I want his head.
Thank you for speaking with the Krogan. The assault on Saren's base will be difficult enough as it is.
I assume that means you've come up with a plan.
Of sorts. We can convert our ship's drive system into a 20-kiloton ordnance. Crude, but effective.
Nice. Drop that nuke from orbit, and Saren can kiss his Turian ass goodbye.
Unfortunately, the facility is too well fortified for that. We'll need to place the bomb at a precise location.
Where do we take the nuke? And how do we get there?
The bomb must be taken to the far side of the facility. Your ship can drop it off, but we'll need to infiltrate the base, disable the AA guns, and pacify any ground forces.
Yeah, not too bad.
You want us to go in on foot? We don't have enough men.
It does sound a bit risky. Is there no other way?
No, but I think we can work around that. I'm going to divide my men into 3 teams and hit the front of the facility. While we've got their attention, you can sneak your shadow team in the back.
It's a good idea, but your people are gonna get slaughtered.
We're tougher than we look, Commander. But it's true. I don't expect many of us will make it out alive. And that makes what I'm going to ask even more difficult. I need one of your men to accompany me, to help coordinate the teams.
We'll need someone who knows Alliance communication protocols.
I volunteer, Commander.
Not so fast, LT. Commander Shepard will need you to arm the nuke. I'll go with the Solarians.
With all due respect, Gunnery Chief, it's not your place to decide.
Why is it that whenever someone says, with all due respect, they really mean kiss my ass?
Elenko, you're with the captain. Keep it simple, understood?
Aye, aye, Commander.
We always send whoever we want to live with the Solarians so that we can save the Solarians.
Do you have any questions before we go, Commander?
I'm ready when you are, Captain.
Excellent. Then if you'll excuse me, I need to prepare my men.
Well, this is it. Don't do anything foolish while I'm gone, Ash. And that goes for you too, Commander.
We'll be fine, LT.
Yeah, good luck.
Is there something you wanted to say, Caden?
It's just weird going under someone else's command. I've got so used to working with you. All of you.
You've sat in the ship the entire time, dude.
I know.
I used you the bare minimum I needed
It's been an
to.
honor serving with you, Commander.
It doesn't matter if we're not in the same unit. We're still a team. Watch each other's backs, keep your eyes open, and fight like I know you can. We'll all come out of this in one piece.
You bet, Commander.
It's time to hold the line.
You all know the mission and what is at stake. I have come to trust each of you with my life, but I have also heard murmurs of discontent. I share your concerns. We are trained for espionage. We would be legends, but the records are sealed. Glorying in battle is not our way. Think of our heroes. The silent step who defeated a nation with a single shot. Or the ever-alert who kept armies at bay with hidden facts. These giants do not seem to give us solace here, but they are not all that we are. Before the network, there was the fleet. Before diplomacy, there were soldiers. Our influence stopped the Rachni, but before that, we held the line. Our influence stopped the Krogan, but before that, we held the line. Our influence will stop Saren. In the battle today, we will hold the line. Good luck, Commander. I hope we will meet again.
I love how that guy behind Kirihee was just kind of glitching up and down. Hold the line! This is that loading right there. That weird loading is usually where you switch discs too. That's why I was just like, well, that was weird.
Comm check. Do you read me, Commander?
Loud and clear.
Good. We'll start our push. We'll try to make it to the AA guns, but it might be up to you to finish the job. And Commander, if you see any way to undermine their defenses, we could definitely use the help. Shadow is on the ground. Repeat, Shadow is on the ground. Time to get some attention.
Firing coordinated on Monovi team. We can't reach the gas turrets. They're out of range.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I broke it! Okay, there we go. I got it so stuck, the game was just like, nope, you fucked it. I do believe I fucked it.
Something scrambled their targeting. We've got a shot. Lieutenant Alenko, take the heat off Manovi. Alenko, can you see anything?
Oh no, we do have to go through it. I like it when we shoot enemies through the ground. It's just like, poof. They true to ground. We were playing an FPK, first-person Krogan. I'm funny, I know. Now you don't have to think of all the horrible jokes that I do. Because I got you covered.
Must be getting close. Hold the line, men. Hold the line.
We've got access to base security. We can cut the alarms from here, maybe even trigger alarms on the far side of the base. It'll clear the guards out for us, but they might be too much for the Solarian teams to handle.
Just disable the alarms. We can handle any guards inside.
Too bad you can't make the alarms go off for you here. You know, just be like, bring us all the guards. There we go. Don't need to redo any of that.
Hello? Is someone out there?
Give a little ground, Lieutenant. We don't want them to bunker up. Draw them out.
What do you want? I told you everything. Who are you? Alliance, right? I knew someone would come. It tried to break me, but it couldn't. I shut it out.
Slow down. I need to know where you came from.
Private Mano Savat of the 3rd Infiltration Regiment STG, sir. Captured well on reconnaissance 6 days ago. Glad to answer, sir. Never any questions from these bastards. Just whispers and poking and cutting. I said anything to get out and get some payback. It's not too much to ask, is it? A little payback?
What do they do to you, soldier?
Experiments, but I don't know what for. The effect of incessant whispering on my shortening temper? Who knows? I just need out.
Something's not right here, Shepard.
If we don't let him out, he's as good as dead. We have to do something.
Yes, leaving me here would be bad. Very bad. It's too small and the noise just won't go away. Whispering is loud, you know? I need to get out. Let me out.
Set him free. He could help us.
Yes, sir. You'll find I am very good at following orders. I should be. I hear them over and over. Why are they repeated when they're so simple? Damn simple!
An awkward moment, you keep doing everything too fast so the game breaks. And then you lull and do it again anyway.
Well, you're not a Gath, and you're not wearing a lab coat. I guess I'm glad to see you. Lieutenant Gonto Imnes of the 3rd Infiltration Regiment, captured during recon. I assume the fleet was called in to destroy the base?
Transmission wasn't clear. The fleet's not coming.
I see. Then you must be the infiltration team. I know the captain. He will want this facility destroyed. My team was altered, indoctrinated. He knew about the breeding grounds. But the indoctrination is a greater threat, and far more horrifying. I watched good people reduced to mindless husks. There wasn't anything left. Others died during the experiments. I envy them.
Do you know anything about the experiments they were conducting?
They were studying indoctrination. Symptoms, progress. Saren uses it to control his people, but I don't think he fully understands it. I don't know much else. I just saw what it did to the others. Turned them into empty husks. I can't end up like that, please. Let me out.
I'm opening your cell, but then you're on your own.
Don't look back and hope to outrun the blast, A better chance than I had before you showed up. Thank you, human. And good luck. You'll need it.
Love how he's like, if I know the captain, he's gonna want to blow this place up.
What drove Saren to this? It is cruel beyond measure.
Open the doors. Give them a chance to outrun the blast.
Are you sure, Shepard? At best, they might hurt themselves. If there is any sense left in them, they might be directed to harm us.
Let them out. They won't hurt us.
Very well. At least the blast will eventually end it.
It calls, and I must follow.
It calls, and I must follow.
What is going on here? Where are the guards? Where is Sarah? No. Stay back. This is important work. This is the glorious salvation of my species. You will not destroy the work we have started.
Love how it's red for do not open, but we opened it.
Don't shoot! Please, I just want to get out of here before it's too late.
I'm not going to hurt you. Who are you?
Rana Thanoptis, neurospecialist. But this job isn't worth dying over, or worse. You think the indoctrination only affects prisoners? Sooner or later, Saren will want to dissect my brain too.
I thought this was a breeding facility.
Not this level. We're studying Sovereign's effect on organic minds. At least that's what I assumed. Saren kept us in the dark as much as possible.
You helped him and you do not even know why?
I didn't have the option of negotiating. This position is a little more permanent than I had expected. But
Good old Rihanna.
This elevator behind me goes to Saren's private lab. I can get you in. See? Full access. All of Saren's private files. Are we good? Can I go?
What were you studying here?
It's that ship, Sovereign. It emits some kind of signal. Undetectable, but it's there. I've seen the effects. Saren uses it to influence his followers, to control them. It's called indoctrination. Direct exposure to the signal turns you into a mindless slave, like the Solarian test subjects. But there's collateral damage, too.
What do you mean by collateral damage?
Sovereign's signal is too strong. Spend too much time near the ship and you feel it, like a tingle at the back of the skull. It's like a whisper you can't quite hear. You're compelled to do things, but you don't know why. You just obey. Eventually, you just stop thinking for yourself. It happens to everyone at the facility. My first test subject was the man I replaced. Now I just want to get out of here before it happens to me.
Why is Saren researching this? Isn't he the one controlling it?
The signal comes from the ship. It makes us obey Saren, but I don't think he controls it. Not exactly. I think he's scared it might be affecting him. Indoctrination is subtle. By the time the effects become noticeable, it's usually too late.
Tell me more about this signal.
Signal's not exactly the right word. There's some kind of energy field emanating from the ship. It changes thought patterns. Over time, days, maybe a week, it weakens your will. You become easier to manipulate and control, but it's a degenerative condition. There's a balance between control and usefulness. The less freedom a subject maintains, the less capable it becomes.
I'm gonna blow this place to hell and gone. If you want to make it out alive, you better start running.
What? You can't. But I'll never. Ah!
Whoa!
I believe you enjoyed that, Shepard.
Absolutely. Now here's the real question. Do we kill her in the second game? Because remember, she helps us in the second game, but in the third game you receive a report about Rana Thanoptis killing people because she was indoctrinated. But it's not necessarily the good guy option to, you know, blow her head open.
Shepard, look over here. It's another beacon, like the one on Eden Prime.
You've got until we go get Grunt to make a decision. Sorry, I had fish
I have a
tacos.
feeling something bad is about to happen.
You are not Saren.
What is that? Some kind of VI interface?
Rudimentary creatures of blood and flesh.
It's even better.
Touch my mind, fumbling in ignorance, incapable of understanding.
On PC.
I do not think this is a VI.
There is a realm of existence so far beyond your own, you cannot even imagine it. I am beyond your comprehension.
Just this voice.
I am Sovereign.
Sovereign isn't just some Reaper ship Saren found. It's an actual Reaper.
Reaper, a label created by the Protheans to give voice to their destruction. In the end, what they chose to call us is irrelevant. We simply are.
The Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago. You could not have been there. It's impossible.
Organic life is nothing but a genetic mutation. An accident. Your lives are measured in years and decades. You wither and die. We are eternal, the pinnacle of evolution and existence. Before us, you are nothing. Your extinction is inevitable. We are the end of everything.
There is an entire galaxy of races united and ready to face you.
Confidence born of ignorance. The cycle cannot be broken.
Cycle? What cycle?
The pattern has repeated itself more times than you can fathom. Organic civilizations rise, evolve, advance, and at the apex of their glory, they are extinguished. The Protheans were not the first. They did not create the Citadel. They did not forge the mass relays. They merely found them. The legacy of my kind.
Why would you construct the mass relays, then leave them for someone else to find?
Your civilization is based on the technology of the mass relays.
I mean, the logic is very sound. It's like, we gave you our technology so that you follow the path we predict.
You exist because we allow it, and you will end because we demand it.
They are harvesting us, letting us advance to the level they need, then wiping us out.
What do you want from us? Slaves? Resources?
My kind transcends your very understanding. We are each a nation, independent, free of all weakness. You cannot even grasp the nature of our existence.
Where did you come from? Who built you?
We have no beginning. We have no end. We are infinite. Millions of years after your civilization has been eradicated and forgotten, we will endure.
Where are the rest of the Reapers? Are you the last of your kind?
We are Legion. The time of our return is coming. Our numbers will darken the sky of every world. You cannot escape your doom.
You're not even alive. Not really. You're just a machine. And machines can be broken.
Your words are as empty as your future. I am the vanguard of your destruction. This exchange is over.
Commander, we got trouble.
Hit me, Joker.
That ship's Sovereign? It's moving. I don't know what you did down there, but that thing just pulled a turn that would shear any of our ships in half. It's coming your way and it's coming hard. You need to wrap things up in there fast.
This console is no longer functioning. Ideas, Commander Shepard?
Let's head to the breeding facility. Joker can pick us up after we set the nuke.
So have all your questions been answered about the Reapers and all that jazz yet? Or you still got questions? We hit him so hard he went to space! Nope, nope, he's coming back. He's coming back, and he's gone.
Geth are turning from your position, Gieto. Looks like Shadow kicked a sensitive spot. Alenko, head them off. Hold them.
Just don't forget, we got one more DLC that we've never gotten to see yet. And we'll finally see it. When we get to 3 again. And it is still considered the best DLC in all of Mass Effect. Why? Because it's fan service. But you know what? They did fan service right. It does not advance the plot whatsoever. But it didn't need to. Imagine if we used throw. Oh, fuck me. That was a direct hit, and it took out all of our health and shields. Rip. I wonder where that last autosave was. Cool, right here. But, yeah. I mean, I figured it would be an autosave right around here, so I wasn't actually worried about anything.
Geth are turning from your position, Diego. Looks like Shadow kicked the sensitive spot. Alenko, head them off. Hold them.
He dead. Note to self, don't take a rocket to the face. You cannot survive. Rocket stronger than Shepard. Haha, just enough. Long ass draft motherfuckers. Alright, almost done here in Vermeer. Got ourselves a boss fight soon. Probs? I don't know.
That's it. We need to clear the geth and set those charges. Everyone bunker down. Bunker down.
All right. Nice work. That's one less thing to worry about. Commander, I'm bringing us in. I'll get as close to the site as I can.
I like how it looks like a mushroom.
Bomb is in position. We're all set here.
Commander, do you read me?
The nuke is almost ready, Lieutenant. Get to the rendezvous point.
Negative, Commander. The Geth have us pinned down on the AA tower. We've taken heavy casualties. We'll never make the rendezvous point in time.
Get them out of there, Joker. Now!
Negative. It's too hot. You can't risk it. We'll hold them off as long as we...
It's okay, Commander. I need a couple of minutes to finish arming the nuke. Go get them and meet me back here.
Up to the AA tower. Move.
Up to the tower. Move. Get. This door, right? No, it's this door. I love how Ashley's like, I need a couple more minutes armed than... Oh, there she is. I couldn't see her. She blended in. Camouflage, y'all.
It appears the Geth have sent reinforcements.
Chief, we just spotted a troop ship inbound to your location.
It's already here, and is bleeding Geth all over the bomb site.
Can you hold them off?
There's too many! I don't think we can hold them! I'm activating the nuke!
What are you doing, Chief?
Making sure this bomb goes off, no matter what! It's done, Commander. Go get the lieutenant and get the hell out of here!
Belay that. We can handle ourselves. Go back and get Williams.
Well, now's your chance. Do you regret your decision? And are we gonna kill Ash, or do we kill Caden? Last chance. Okay.
Malenko, radio Joker and tell him to meet us on the AA tower.
Yes, Commander.
You know it's the right choice, LT.
I'm sorry, Ash. I had to make a choice.
I understand, Commander. I don't regret a thing.
I think the only reason that's so bad, it's just such a hard decision to make, is because not only do you have to make that decision, but you're also communicating it to the people at that moment, so she knows she's dying. You know, it's not like, I don't know, I guess it's better knowing, like, no one's coming versus, like, you know, it's like, oh, he might come now. I don't know. Oh. And then there's Saren on his hoverboard.
This has been an impressive diversion, Shepard. My Geth were utterly convinced the Solarians were the real threat. Of course, it was all for nothing. I can't let you disrupt what I've accomplished here. You can't possibly understand what's really at stake.
Why are you doing this?
You've seen the vision from the beacons, Shepard. You of all people should understand what the Reapers are capable of. They cannot be stopped. Do not mire yourself in pointless revolt. Do not sacrifice everything for the sake of petty freedoms. The Protheans tried to fight, and they were utterly destroyed. Trillions dead, but what if they had bowed before the invaders? Would the Protheans still exist? Is submission not preferable to extinction?
Do you really believe the Reapers will let us live?
Now you see why I never came forward with this to the Council. We organics are driven by emotion instead of logic. We will fight even when we know we cannot win. But if we work with the Reapers, if we make ourselves useful, think how many lives could be spared. Once I understood this, I joined Sovereign. Though I was aware of the dangers, I had hoped this facility could protect me.
You're afraid Sovereign is influencing you. You're afraid he's controlling your thoughts.
I've studied the effects of indoctrination. The more control Sovereign exerts, the less capable the subject becomes. That is my saving grace. Sovereign needs me to find the conduit. My mind is still my own, for now. But the transformation from ally to servant can be subtle. I will not let it happen to me.
Why are the Geth following Sovereign?
They believe Sovereign to be some kind of god, the pinnacle of their own evolution. But the reaction of their deity is most telling. It is insulted. Sovereign does not desire the pitiful devotions the Geth hurl at it. They are just tools, and no amount of belief on their part will change that. But as tools, they are useful. They will survive the coming invasion. If organic life is to survive, we must also prove we are useful.
We must work with the Reapers.
Like, does he ever not consider the fact that, not every species ever thought the exact same thing?
Tell me what it is. Maybe we can find a way to stop it.
The conduit is the key to your destruction and my salvation. Sovereign needs my help to find it. That is the only reason I have not been indoctrinated.
Sovereign's manipulating you and you don't even know it. You're already under its power.
No, Sovereign needs me. If I find the conduit, I've been promised a reprieve from the inevitable. This is my only hope.
Together we can stop Sovereign. We don't have to submit to the Reapers. We can beat them.
I no longer believe that, Shepard. The visions cannot be denied. The Reapers are too powerful. The only hope of survival is to join with them. Sovereign is a machine. It thinks like a machine. If I can prove my value, I become a resource worth maintaining. There is no other logical conclusion.
You were a Spectre. You were sworn to defend the galaxy. Then you broke that vow to save yourself.
I'm not doing this for myself. Don't you see? Sovereign will succeed. It is inevitable. My way is the only way any of us will survive. I'm forging an alliance between us and the Reapers, between organics and machines. And in doing so, I will save more lives than have ever existed. But you would undo my work. You would doom our entire civilization to complete annihilation. And for that, you must die.
I think, like, if I were Sovereign with this, I would obviously, you know... I would allow, like, Saren to maintain as much, you know, lucidity as he could. Without fully, like, you know, indoctrinating him and shit. Oh, God. But then, you know, allow him to see the atrocities that he's not gaining. Or, like, he's not winning, you know. He's not saving anybody. He's doomed the entire species, you know. And then once everything's gone, and then they'll, you know, finish him off. I don't know. Oh, God. That's just a great, like, evil moment type deal. Saren had the best opportunity to just drop him, and he didn't. All the spooky moments.
All right, everybody, hang on.
I can't believe that Ash didn't make it. How could we just leave her down there?
Williams knew the risks going in. She gave her life to save the rest of us.
But why me? Why not her?
It wasn't your call, Alenko. I had to choose. I chose you.
This is very somber music. I think I've mentioned it before, but it sounds like Dishonored.
It wasn't your fault. It wasn't my fault. The only one to blame here is Saren.
Yes, sir, we'll get it done.
Commander, excuse me for interrupting, but I have an idea. I think the beacon you found in Saren's base was similar to the one you found on Eden Prime. It may have filled in the missing pieces of your vision. I might be able to help you put all those pieces together.
You want to join our minds again, don't you? Okay, go ahead.
Relax, Commander. Embrace eternity. Incredible. I never thought the images would be so
You
intense.
literally just said
I
this
need
the
a moment
last
to collect
time.
myself.
Did the vision make any sense to you?
It's a distress call. A message sent out across the Prothean Empire. A warning against the Reapers, but the warning came too late.
What about the conduit?
There were other images, locations, places I recognized from my research. Ilos! The conduit is on Ilos! That is why Sarah needed to find the Mu relay. It is the only way to get to Ilos.
How come you never told us about Ilos before?
The Mu relay links to dozens of systems and hundreds of worlds. How was I to know Ilos was the one we wanted? Without the cipher, the images in your visions were never clear. Only now do I recognize them as landmarks from Ilos.
We need to get to Ilos.
Forget it. The Mu relay's inside the Terminus systems. Alliance ships are not welcome there. Neither are Spectres.
The conduit's on Ilos, and that's where Saren is heading. I'll be waiting for him when he gets there.
Saren will have his entire fleet orbiting Ilos. You will never make it down to the surface without reinforcements. You must alert the Council. We need a fleet to... I am sorry. The joining is exhausting. I should go to the medical bay and lie down for a moment.
We're done here. Dismissed.
Commander, there's a comm buoy nearby. I can link us in if you want to report back to the Citadel Council. You know, to warn them about Sovereign.
Set the link up, Joker. They need to know.
Patching it through.
Commander Shepard, I'm pleased to see your mission on Vermar was a success.
Saren is formidable enough without an army of Krogan serving under him.
The Krogan would have served Sovereign. A Reaper.
A Reaper.
Yes, we saw mention of this on your report. Sovereign, Ascension machine. A true artificial intelligence. This news is quite alarming. If it turns out to be accurate.
Sovereign's a Reaper. Saren admitted it.
He's playing you, Shepard. Saren still has contacts on the Citadel. He probably saw your earlier reports. The ones talking about your vision and the Reapers.
It's highly possible Saren is using false information to throw you off balance. Our own intelligence has never turned up any corroborating information.
Sooner or later, you're gonna have to take something I say on faith, Counselor.
Try to see this from our perspective, Commander. Saren is a threat we can recognize. However, as far as we know, the Reapers only exist in your visions.
Our decisions affect trillions of lives. We cannot act on the accusations of a single person, even a Spectre. Not without solid evidence.
The Council cannot take any official action here. That is why we created the Spectres. You have the authority to act as you see fit.
If you truly believe Sovereign is the real threat, you must take whatever steps are necessary to stop it. And Saren.
Good luck, Commander. From all of us.
Alright, let's go see what Jokey Boy has to say. And then I guess we end up going to the Citadel.
Commander, I know it couldn't have been easy for you down there. Making the call between Alenko and Williams must have been... I'm sorry, sir. I don't know if I could have done it.
There is no right choice for something like that. I just hope I never have to go through it again.
No, I'm not blaming you, Commander. I'm just... I mean, it's hard, you know?
Saren's still out there, Joker. Hold it together. We need you.
Don't worry. I won't let you down. I want to be there when you make that son of a bitch pay.
Good old Jokey Boy. Alright. I think we're gonna get auto called back to the Citadel now. Yeah, because they want to ground us to stop
Forwarded
us.
the mission update to the Citadel, Commander. We got confirmation on those reinforcements. Ambassador Udina wants us to report back to the Citadel. The Council's massing a joint species fleet to deal with Saren and his Geth.
I knew they'd come around. Back to the Citadel, Joker. I want the Normandy at the head of that fleet.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good job, Shepard. Thanks to you, the Council's finally taking real action against Saren.
The Ambassador is correct. If Saren is foolish enough to attack the Citadel, as you believe, we will be ready for him.
Patrols are stationed at every mass relay linking Citadel space to the Terminus systems.
You think a blockade's going to stop him? He's on Ilos looking for the conduit right now. What are you doing about that?
Ilos is only accessible to the Mu relay, deep inside the Terminus systems, Commander. If we send a fleet in there, the only possible outcome is full-scale war.
Now is the time for discretion, Commander. Saren's greatest weapon was secrecy. Exposed, he is no longer a threat. This is over.
One ship going into the Terminus systems won't start a war. I can be discreet.
You detonated a nuclear device on Vermeer. I wouldn't call that discreet.
Your style served you well in the Traverse, Commander. We recognize that. But Ilos requires a deft touch.
A deft
We have the situation under control.
If Saren finds the conduit, we're all screwed. We have to go to Ilos.
Ambassador Udina, I get the sense Commander Shepard isn't willing to let this go.
There are serious political implications here, Shepard. Humanity's made great gains thanks to you, but now you're becoming more trouble than you're worth.
You bastard! You're selling us out!
It's just politics, Commander. You've done your job, now
It's
let's
just
do mine.
politics.
We've locked out all the Normandy's primary systems until further notice you're grounded.
Are you insane? After everything I've done, you still don't believe me?
I think it's time for you and your team to leave, Commander. This no longer concerns you. The Council can handle this, with my help, of course.
With my help, of course.
Commander. Shepard, I cannot believe they did this to you. I am so sorry.
It's not your fault.
It's not right. You did everything they asked and more. Nobody else could have done what you did. The Council owes you everything, everything. Instead, they strip you of your command and ground the Normandy.
I don't care if they ground me, but they refuse to go after Saren. If they don't stop him from finding the conduit, we're all dead.
Perhaps we could appeal and get them to reverse their decision.
I pushed them as hard as I could. They wouldn't budge.
So you're going to walk away? You will just give up and doom the entire galaxy to extinction?
We're out of the game for now, but I'll find a way back in.
I believe in you, Shepard. I am with you every step of the way.
Sorry to interrupt, Commander. Got a message from Captain Anderson.
What did he want?
Only said to meet him in that club in the wards. Flux.
You should probably go meet with him.
You should. All right.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior
Atmosphere.
Log.
The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck. Okay.
Alliance officials report that a Geth incursion into the Armstrong cluster has been repulsed, with the Geth suffering heavy casualties.
Skip it. Perfect. And now to Flux. Actually, first let's see if... I don't think Conrad has any more, but just in case. Just go to the market, say if Conrad wants to chat. Nope, we did all Conrad's dialogue. Nice. And then we'll just walk over to Flux. Easy as freaking pie.
Commander Shepard, it is an honor to speak with you.
What's this demonstration about?
I'm Charles Saraceno of the Terra Firma Party. With Armistice Day coming soon, we're making our voices heard by the alien appeasers on the Presidium. Can I count on your support in the next election?
You're marking the end of the First Contact War with a protest?
As we have every year for the last 26 years. The war taught humanity a lesson that some would forget. If we don't stand up for ourselves, no one else will.
I thought the lesson of the First Contact War was that there's other life in the galaxy, and they have opinions too.
Perhaps so, Commander. But if aliens feel free to express their opinions at gunpoint, why shouldn't we?
What happened at the mass relay was a misunderstanding. If you saw a child about to touch a gun, wouldn't you stop them?
I'd pull them away, yes. I wouldn't shoot them dead.
What are you running for?
I'm seeking one of the 5 spacer seats in Parliament. They have certain Baroque conditions for a citizen to be able to vote for them. You have to spend more than 6 months a year in space, but you can't have stayed in any one settled system for more than a month. You do spend most of your time in space, Commander.
I don't know Terra Firma's platform. What do you stand for?
Our core value is that Earth must stand firm against alien influences. Politically, culturally, and in the worst case, militarily.
That is not unreasonable, but some of the things these people are saying sound a bit bigoted.
Excuse me, I don't believe human politics are any of your business.
What the Alliance does affects everyone around it.
We live in this galaxy, Mr. Saraceno. We can't pretend that what we do affects no one else.
No, of course not. My apologies. I only meant to point out that other species have no right to interfere in Alliance politics.
Sorry. I believe we need to work peacefully with other races.
We've heard that before in human history. Well-meaning naivete leads to declarations of peace in our time. We can't allow anything like Shanxi to happen again. I don't suppose I could convince you to issue a public statement of support for my candidacy. The support of the first human Spectre would be invaluable.
The occupation of Shanxi couldn't happen again. We weren't even sure there were aliens to garrison against back then.
It's still a powerful symbol, Commander. Shanxi is the only human territory ever occupied by an alien species.
You have the right to your opinion, Mr. Saraceno, but with all due respect, I disagree with it.
I understand. I'm glad you support the democratic process, at least. Thank you for your time, Commander. Remember Terra Firma on Election Day, because Terra Firma remembers you.
No.
No blood for aliens.
They're all crazy. Like, I understand some of these things, but it's the same things.
Take a moment of your time.
But, ugh.
Soldier, I've got a major situation, and I need help from somebody with humanity's interests at heart.
What kind of situation
And
are we
now it's
talking
the junkie.
Of course, right to business. That's why humanity has the best damn fleet in the galaxy. My name is Elias Keeler. I'm an alliance negotiator. We've got a big session coming up with the Solarians. You wouldn't believe what's riding on this. I'm fighting for humanity on this one, just like you are.
I understand. It's important. So what do you need?
Well, in order to do my best for humanity, I need the best resources on the market. There's a mental stimulant that increases alertness and cognitive function. It's legal, but restricted. I've purchased the monthly limit, and I need more from the medbay.
Keeler, you've got a problem. You need to get treatment.
It might look that way from the outside, but this is just a one-time slip-up. All the top negotiators are on stimulants close to the legal limit. It's the way the game is played.
I don't see all the top negotiators soliciting help to go over the legal limit, Keeler.
Maybe you're right. I've been trying to keep humanity strong, and maybe I've pushed myself too hard. I'll tell you what, This will be the last time I use the stimulant. After this deal is finished, I'll get treatment.
No trade negotiation is worth ruining your life for. Let it go and get help.
You don't understand. Humanity needs me, and I need that stimulant. Without it, I don't know anymore. I get so tired when I run out of the stimulant. I just need one more boost.
There's no shame in having a problem, but you have to get treatment.
You're right. I'll go tell my assistant. I shouldn't be working like this. I'll get help. I'm just sorry it came to this.
Poor Keeler.
Still can't believe that could happen out in the open.
Did he say why? No, he kind of skirted the issue. It's those damn humans, if you ask me.
They're not all bad. They're just different, mostly.
I don't like them. They all act like they've been living here forever. The Citadel is ours.
I'm glad you came, Shepard. I heard what happened.
The Normandy's been grounded.
I know, I'm sorry. I wanted to warn you, but there was no way to get a message to you before you docked. I know you're pissed off right now, but you can't give up. They all think this is over, but we both know it's not. You have to go to Ilos. You have to stop Saren from using the conduit.
There's only one ship that can get me into the Terminus systems undetected, and she's grounded.
Citadel controls locked out all the Normandy's systems, but if we override the Ambassador's orders, we can get them to bring the Normandy back online. You can be in the Terminus systems before anyone even knows you're gone.
If we steal the Normandy, you're the one left holding the bag.
And if Saren finds the conduit, life as we know it is over. The Reapers will destroy us. Humans, Asari, everybody. You're the only one who can stop him, Shepard. So I'll do whatever it takes to get you on the Normandy and off this station.
Stealing the Normandy is mutiny. What if the crew won't help me?
The Normandy's your ship now, Commander. Her crew will follow you to the ends of the galaxy. We both know that.
I won't forget this, Captain. I promise.
I can unlock the Normandy from one of the consoles in the Citadel Control Center. You'll have a few minutes before anyone realizes what happened.
That is a restricted area patrolled by armed guards. How are you going to get in?
Leave that to me. Just make sure you're in the Normandy when the systems come back online.
You're gonna get yourself killed. There has to be another way.
Ambassador Udina issued the lockdown order. If I can hack into the computer in his office, maybe I can override it.
He won't just stand by while you use his computer.
Hopefully he won't be there. If he is, I'll just have to think of something.
The Ambassador will not forgive this, Captain. You will be charged with treason, a capital offense.
We don't have a lot of options. I break into the Ambassador's computer, or I take my chances with the patrols in Citadel Control.
Break into his office.
You'll have a better chance if you go after the Ambassador's computer.
I was hoping you'd say that. The Ambassador has made this personal.
That he has.
You ready to get the hell off this station, Commander?
Hell.
Let's do it.
To the air.
I'll take care of the lockdown. You get down to the Normandy and tell Joker to stand by.
Shame that you can't dance. I feel like they removed it in this game, which is unfortunate. Because I think at one point you could dance here a long time ago. That I don't know. I can't fully remember. I swear I remember dancing in the first game. But I could be confusing the second game or the third game with the first game, so... And we know how iffy my memory is.
Alliance officials have raided a dangerous cult controlled by a former Alliance officer, Major Kyle. Major Kyle surrendered and is now being treated for severe post-traumatic stress disorder.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
Ah, the best cutscene.
Anderson, what are you doing here? I didn't send...
Get us out of here, Joker. Now.
Joker is always just like, I've always wanted to steal a ship. Oh, I love it. Oh. I love it. Alright, now we go to Ilos. To the refuge system. Kitty stretch stretch. Kitty stretch stretch. And this is it. We're in endgame now, kiddos. An HT butt now.
Shepard, may I speak with you?
I was just thinking about you.
I have been thinking about you too, and what we are about to face. I do not know what is going to happen on Ilos. I hope we will stop Saren, of course, but part of me fears we are already too late. There is something I must tell you, in case we fail.
We're not going to fail. I promise.
Please, I am not looking for comfort. Saren might already have the conduit. It is time to be completely honest with each other. These could be our last moments together. Our last chance to show each other how we feel. I want this to be special.
We don't have to do this. Not unless you're sure.
I have never been more sure of anything in my life. Will you join with me, Shepard? Let our bodies and minds unite.
Just tell me what to do.
All the risque. I'm about 90% sure that that was a lot more than the original. Those camera angles were very generous.
By the goddess. That was incredible, Shepard.
You were incredible.
5 minutes ETA to the Mu relay.
I had better go. Duty calls. You would not want to keep Joker waiting. Shepard, whatever happens on Ilos, I just wanted to say thank you for everything.
Commander? We've got company.
Have their sensors picked us up yet?
Well, stealth systems are engaged. Unless we get close enough for a visual, they won't have any idea we're here.
Picking up some strange readings from the planet's surface.
Take us down, Joker. Lock in on the coordinates.
Negative on that, Commander. The nearest landing zone's 2 clicks away.
We'll never make it in time on foot. Get us something closer.
There is nowhere closer. I've looked.
Drop us in the Mako.
You need at least 100 meters of open terrain to pull off a drop like that. The most I can find near Saren is 20.
20 meters? We'll never get in close enough for a drop.
I can
We
do
have
it.
to try.
Find another landing zone.
There is no other landing zone.
There is no
The
other
descent angle's too
landing
steep.
zone.
It's our only option.
It's not an option. It's a suicide run. We don't...
I can do it.
Joker,
I can do it.
gear up and head down to the Mako. Joker, drop us right on top of that bastard.
Drop us right on top of that bastard. Alright. End game. Engage. I wonder if we can hit max level here too. We're like probably a level and a half away. Would be nice.
Keep moving inside now.
We have to get inside this bunker before Saren finds the conduit. There is no way we're getting past that door with brute force.
Saren found some way to open it. There must be some kind of security override somewhere in this complex.
We will have to find some way to get it up and running again.
Okay. That guy was running like it was the fucking White Rabbit. I'm late! Oh, I'm late! For a very important date. No time to say hello, goodbye. He's late, he's late, he's late. Nailed it. I don't remember these being there in the original, but that's okay. Fuck. I knew that was coming. That'll put us right here at the drop point. Yep. The worst part is we don't have grenades. I think that's the worst part. If we had grenades, we'd have a lot more to work with. But we don't have grenades. We don't have our vehicle. Getting either of those would have been better, but I mean, we can make do. Like, it's not GG. Not by any stretch of the imagination. Fuck. Alright. Okay. We're just gonna have to do this smarter and slower. Fine. Alright. We need 75,000 experience. Yeah, I don't care about mastering that. Let's get a better lift, and then just try to lift these things. I wonder if I can kill them just by shooting like this. Theoretically, yes. Go, boys. Come on, let me save. Say it's safe.
Now is not the time.
Damn it. I can't. Okay, good. Oh, thank God. All right. The hardest part, IMO, is done. Now we just gotta get through a horde of Geth, another horde of Geth, and then Saren, and then we're done. Unfortunately, the uber broken, like, pistol skill is no longer uber broken in the PC Legendary Remaster, but, I mean, hey, you can't always get what you want. It's funny that this is what they have, you know, the statues here on Ilos, because that's not what the Protheans look like. I don't think when they did this, they knew what they wanted the Protheans to look like. I don't think they had any idea at all where they were taking the story, or if they were even going to show a Prothean. And if you ask me, I almost feel like actually showing the Protheans, I don't know, I feel like it negates a lot of the mystery and intrigue of, you know, the Prothean civilization, you know? Like, we've got, even the collectors, you know, you wouldn't have been like, because you knew they severely genetically modified the Protheans for that, but like, that doesn't mean that they have to still look the same. And I think, I don't know. I disagree with their decision to show it. And I think I will always disagree with that because, I mean, yeah, no, I 100% cannot imagine what a Prothean would look like. Why? Because I don't have that ability. I cannot imagine jack squat. And you know what? That's okay. I don't have to know what the Protheans look like, you know? It can be a mystery. It can be artist renditions of, you know, this is what I think the Protheans would look like. And all that, and I don't know. I think that's better in some ways than just, well, once again, kind of taking the easy way out. Like what they did with the Quarian face for Tally. They just took an easy way out there, yo. And that's probably why it's the most disappointing. Because they probably were planning on making something like this, but then they're just like, they're based off, the collectors are based off of them, so let's just make them less creepy buggy. Bam! We've got our mysterious aliens. You know? I don't know. I mean, nobody will ever be 100% happy with the decisions dev teams make, because some of them, they'll make, like, the person who probably came up with the entire storyline of Mass Effect was probably overridden several times and had to incorporate newer and newer things, cutting other things out because
still has power. It must be running off its own generator.
I don't know.
This must be the command center for the entire complex. Saren's troops must have sealed the doors from here after he went inside. We will have to figure out how to disengage the security lock. If if we ever want to get inside that bunker.
Holy crap moly. That was terrifying, TBH. I'd like to point out that this area is super unrealistic because if you remember what we learned about Geth, Geth cannot be hacked because they're constantly updating their algorithms to bypass any attempts at hacking because their machine minds are essentially not machine minds, they're organic minds. Oh well.
Come, Saren already has a head start. We have to go find him before he reaches the conduit.
Unless he's already found it. Then we're just walking into a trap.
That is a chance we will have to take.
Hold on. Something's happening.
Too late. Unable to... Invading fleets. No escape.
Sounds like some kind of message, but I don't recognize the language.
It is probably in Prothean. This recording must be 50,000 years old. No wonder we cannot understand it.
The message is all broken up, but I recognize some of the words. It's a warning against the Reaper invasion.
Of course. Between the beacons and the cipher, an understanding of the Prothean language would have been transferred into your mind.
Not safe. Seek refuge. Inside the archives.
What's it saying? Can you make out anything useful?
Vault Reapers. The Citadel. Overwhelmed. Only hope.
Act of desperation. The conduit. All is lost.
It said something about the conduit, but it's too degraded to help. We should go.
Cannot be stopped. Cannot be stopped.
It cannot be stopped. Yo, slip through that one somehow. You know, one thing I kind of think would be really would have been a greater better. I think would have been a nicer way of doing this because I'm getting so much Krogan armor, Turian armor, human armor. Human armor makes sense because that's for obviously the humans and Liara. But I get no Quarian armor. Also makes sense because it's so hard to get your hands on, but it shouldn't be impossible because of pilgrimages and like just people wanting to make a profit off of things. So being able to do that should make sense, but also like I don't know, a system where you are more likely to get things based upon your party. Like I should get more Krogan items if I have a Krogan. I should get more Quarian items for that. And then based upon my stats, you know, I should be getting more shotgun and pistol stuff.
I never dreamed I would discover
But I
anything
don't.
like this. This bunker might have been the last refuge of their entire species. Just imagine what mysteries it might hold. Imagine what secrets it might reveal.
Please, try to remember why we're here. Saren, the conduit, the fate of the entire known galaxy.
I am sorry. I was swept up in the moment. I just hope we have the opportunity to study this place in detail.
What are all those things on the wall? Some kind of containers?
They look like station.
And now we get Vigil.
What is happening? I do not think Saren is behind this.
I like Vigil's theme. It's nice, peaceful, relaxing. It's just there, you know.
I have studied the Protheans for decades, but I have never felt this sense of foreboding. What will we find down there?
Whatever we find, be cautious. If this were simply an automated trap, Saren would have triggered it as well.
You are not Prothean, but you are not machine either. This eventuality was one of many that was anticipated. This is why we sent our warning through the beacons.
Looks like some kind of VI program. Pretty badly damaged.
I do not sense the taint of indoctrination upon any of you. Unlike the other that passed recently. Perhaps there is still hope.
This is incredible. An actual Prothean VI, and I can understand it.
I have been monitoring your communications since you arrived at this facility. I have translated my output into a format you will comprehend. My name is Vigil. You are safe here for the moment, but that is likely to change. Soon, nowhere will be safe.
Are you some kind of artificial intelligence program?
I am an advanced non-organic analysis system, with personality imprints from Kesad Aishan, Chief Overseer of the Ilos Research Facility.
Why did you bring me here?
You must break a cycle that has continued for millions of years. But to stop it, you must understand, or you will make the same mistakes we did. The Citadel is the heart of your civilization and the seat of government, as it was with us, and as it has been with every civilization that came before us. But the Citadel is a trap. The station is actually an enormous mass relay, one that links to dark space, the empty void beyond the galaxy's horizon. When the Citadel relay is activated, the Reapers will pour through, and all you know will be destroyed.
How come nobody ever noticed the Citadel was an inactive mass relay?
The Reapers are careful to keep the greatest secrets of the Citadel hidden. That is why they created a species of seemingly benign organic caretakers. The Keepers maintain the station's most basic functions. They enable any species that discovers the Citadel to use it without fully understanding the technology. Reliance on the Keepers ensures no other species will ever discover the Citadel's true nature. Not until the relay is activated and the Reapers invade.
How do the Reapers survive out in dark space?
We have only theories. The researchers here came to believe the Reapers enter prolonged states of inactivity to conserve energy. This allows them to survive the thousands and thousands of years it takes for organic civilization to rebuild itself. But in this state, they are vulnerable. By retreating beyond the edges of the galaxy, they ensure no one will accidentally discover them. They keep their existence hidden until the Citadel relay is activated.
The Reapers can wipe out the Council and the entire Citadel fleet in a single surprise attack.
That was our fate. Our leaders were dead before we even realized we were under attack. The Reapers seized control of the Citadel, and through it, the mass relays. Communication and transportation across our empire were crippled. Each star system was isolated, cut off from the others. Easy prey for the Reaper fleets. Over the next decades, the Reapers systematically obliterated our people. World by world, system by system, they methodically wiped us out.
The war was lost. If you had surrendered, they might have let you live.
No offer of surrender was ever given. Our enemy had a single goal: the extinction of all advanced organic life. Through the Citadel, the Reapers had access to all our records, maps, census data. Information is power, and they knew everything about us. Their fleets advanced across every settled region of the galaxy. Some worlds were utterly destroyed. Others were conquered, their populations enslaved. These indoctrinated servants became sleeper agents under Reaper control. Taken in as refugees by other Protheans, they betrayed them to the machines. Within a few centuries, the Reapers had killed or enslaved every Prothean in the galaxy. They were relentless, brutal, and absolutely thorough.
I don't understand. Where did the Reapers go after they conquered your people?
Our worlds were stripped bare, harvested by the indoctrinated slaves. Everything of value, all resources, all technology was taken. Certain that all advanced organic life had been extinguished, the Reapers retreated back through the Citadel relay into dark space, sealing it behind them. All evidence of the Reaper invasion had been wiped away. Only their indoctrinated slaves were left behind, abandoned. Mindless husks, no longer capable of independent thought, the indoctrinated soon starved or died of exposure. The genocide of the Protheans was complete.
What do the Reapers get out of this? Why do they keep repeating this pattern of genocide over and over?
The Reapers are alien, unknowable. Perhaps they need slaves or resources. More likely they are driven by motives and goals organic beings cannot hope to comprehend. In the end, what does it matter? Your survival depends on stopping them, not in understanding them.
Oh, that's fair.
You said you brought me here for a reason. Tell me what I need to do.
The conduit is the key. Before the Reapers attacked, we Protheans were on the cusp of unlocking the mysteries behind mass relay technology. Ilos was a top-secret facility. Here, researchers worked to create a small-scale version of a mass relay, one that linked directly to the Citadel, the hub of the relay network.
The conduit is not a weapon. It is a backdoor onto the Citadel.
How did you manage to stay hidden?
All official records of our project were destroyed in the initial attack on the Citadel. While the Prothean Empire came crashing down, Ilos was spared. We severed all communication with the outside, and our facility went dark. The personnel retreated underground into these archives. To conserve resources, everyone was put into cryogenic stasis. I was programmed to monitor the facility and wake the staff when the danger had passed. But the genocide of an entire species is a long, slow process. Years passed, decades, centuries. The Reapers persisted, and my energy reserves were dwindling.
You should have fought.
We were a few hundred against a galactic invasion fleet. Our only hope was to remain undetected. I began to disable the life support of non-essential personnel. First support staff, then security. One by one, their pods were shut down to conserve energy. Eventually, only the stasis pods of the top scientists remained active. Even these were in danger of failing when the Reapers finally retreated back through the Citadel relay.
There were hundreds of stasis pods out there. You just shut them down? You killed them?
You were programmed to protect them, not kill them.
This outcome was not completely unforeseen. My actions were a result of contingency programming entered on my creation.
I bet they didn't tell the non-essential staff about this contingency.
I saved key personnel. When the Reapers retreated, the top researchers were still alive. My actions are the only reason any hope remains. When the researchers woke, they realized the Prothean species was doomed. There were only a dozen individuals left, far too few to sustain a viable population. Yet they vowed to find some way to stop the Reapers from returning, a way to break the cycle forever. And they knew the Keepers were the key.
I still don't understand what's going on here. Why is Saren trying to find the conduit?
The conduit gives him access to the Citadel and the Keepers. The Keepers are controlled by the Citadel. Before each invasion, a signal is sent through the station compelling the Keepers to activate the Citadel relay. After decades of feverish study, the scientists discovered a way to alter this signal. Using the conduit, they gained access to the Citadel and made the modifications. This time, when Sovereign sent the signal to the Citadel, the Keepers ignored it. The Reapers are trapped in dark space.
Saren must have some plan to undo everything you did.
The one you call Saren will use the conduit to bypass the Citadel's defenses. Once inside, he will transfer control of the station to Sovereign. Sovereign will override the Citadel systems and manually open the relay, and the cycle of extinction will begin again.
Is there any way we can stop them?
There's a data file in my console. Take a copy when you go. When you reach the Citadel's master control unit, upload it to the station. It will corrupt the Citadel's security protocols and give you temporary control of the station. It might give you a chance against Sovereign.
Wait, where's the Citadel's master control unit? I've never heard of anything like that.
Through the conduit, follow Saren. He will lead you to your destination.
If the Reapers are trapped in dark space, how did Sovereign get here?
It is logical to assume the Reapers would leave one of their own behind after each extinction. A sentinel to pave the way for their inevitable return. Like those in dark space, Sovereign probably spent most of the last 50,000 years in a state of hibernation. Periodically, it would wake to analyze the situation. Keeping its existence hidden, it would evaluate the state of galactic civilization. And when the time was right, it would signal the Citadel and usher in the next Reaper invasion. But this time the signal failed. The Keepers did not respond. Sovereign's allies were trapped in the void. Alone, it was forced to try and discover what had gone wrong.
Sovereign's the largest ship in the galaxy. Why all this secrecy? Why not just attack the Citadel?
Sovereign is not invincible. Revealing its true nature would have united the forces of every organic species against it. Even a Reaper couldn't survive such odds. But the Reapers are patient. They will not rush into the unknown. Sovereign could have been planning this for centuries, moving deliberately, gathering allies. Slowly, it has assembled the pieces of the puzzle, working through agents to keep itself hidden. Saren is the most visible pawn of the Reapers, but I doubt he was the first. Now Sovereign has grown bold. Whether from confidence or desperation, I cannot say. But it is determined to reopen the portal to dark space.
What about the beacon on Eden Prime? And the one on Vermeer? What were they for?
At our apex, the beacons spanned the breadth of our empire. We used them as a single galaxy-wide network to transmit data and communications rapidly from world to world. Virtually all the beacons were destroyed during the invasion, but once the Reapers were gone, the survivors here on Ilos decided to risk sending out a message. We knew it was unlikely there were other survivors, but if there were, we wanted them to know about Ilos. We wanted to give them hope, so a message was sent across the network.
You could have exposed yourself to the Reapers.
In truth, we didn't expect any of the beacons would still function, but we had to try. If there were survivors, we had to reach them. The message was meant for our own people. It was coded so only organic beings could interpret it. We still didn't understand the power of Reaper indoctrination. We never realized it could lead an agent of the machines, like Saren, to this world. But it has also led you here. So perhaps we did not fail after all.
So when the Reapers created the Citadel, they created the Keepers as well?
A more likely scenario is that the Keepers were one of the early harvested civilizations. Perhaps the very first. Perhaps they responded well to indoctrination, or the Reapers simply bred them to be obedient. In any case, they were left behind to operate and maintain the Citadel. But the Keepers are no longer directly controlled by Sovereign or its ilk. They evolved so that they only respond to the signals emitted by the Citadel itself. When the Protheans altered the Citadel's signals, they broke Sovereign's hold over the Keepers. Now, they are completely harmless.
Sovereign must have realized that organic races were difficult to control.
A likely hypothesis. The Keepers evolved in an unanticipated direction. Non-organic servants like the Geth would be more predictable.
More predictable.
What happened to the survivors from the Conduit project?
They used the conduit to gain access to the Citadel, but the conduit is only a prototype. The portal only links in one direction, so they were trapped on the station. I do not know what became of them then. It is unlikely they found any food or water on the station. I fear they suffered a slow, grim death. I only know they succeeded in their mission to seal the relay. Your presence here proves their sacrifice was not in vain.
Saren's got enough of a head start. Grab that data file and let's go.
Shepard, are you sure? Who knows how much longer Vigil will be here? Even now the projection is weak. This might be our only chance to speak with it, our only link to the knowledge of the Protheans. It is the opportunity of a lifetime.
It might know something useful.
I will provide whatever information I can. My data banks, however, are limited to information directly related to stopping the Reaper invasion.
I've got the file. Come on.
The one you call Saren has not reached the conduit. Not yet. There is still hope if you hurry.
I think I'm gonna be just short, too, of hitting level 30. A shame, but I don't really even know how I would be able to hit a level 30.
All their culture, all their advanced technology, and the Protheans were taken in by the Reapers just as we were. They failed.
The exact same
Just
animation.
like my people. But they also gave us a chance to save ourselves. We must hurry.
Oh god. Hitting walls, we are always hitting walls. Doop-a-doo, doop-a-doo, doop-a-doo. So the reason this is so long and like they have us pause so long and they give us a car for this is to explain how Saren managed to, you know, get so far ahead just walking.
There, the conduit. It's incredible.
We don't have time to admire the view. We have to get through that relay, and these Geth aren't gonna make it easy on us.
That's okay. It's easy.
Activate the defenses. Seal the station. The arms aren't moving. System's not responding. Abandon the Citadel. Evacuate the Council. Citadel Control. Citadel Control. Do you copy?
40 seconds? I feel like they gave us more time. Didn't it used to be 30?
Hang on. Things are going to get a little rough.
Oh yeah, they gave us more time. Boo! Meritorious Service Medal. Completed ILOS.
Critical failures detected across all monitored systems. Please begin emergency evacuation procedure.
There will also be husks. Do you want to know what I find the most hilarious about like the indoctrinated species? Humans are the least like worrisome out of all of them. They're just husks because they couldn't change it after what they did in the first game, so they had to stick with it. But then they had to make like other indoctrinated species, you know, actually something of a challenge, you know? I don't know. I feel like they missed a great chance, but whatever.
Experiencing severe system malfunctions across the entire level. All non-emergency personnel must evacuate immediately.
Give me a rundown of the damage.
We have lost all primary power to the level. Environmental controls are not responding. Class 3 fires are burning in sectors 2, 3, 6, and 7. Civilian casualties are high. I am also detecting numerous unauthorized synthetic life forms throughout the station.
They did a much better job at making Avina look very,
Come on, we need to stop.
glitchy, you know? But, let's finish it, shall we? Let's get it done.
The Citadel's closing. They're sealing the station.
Don't let the enemy ships inside the arms.
Like, if you ever need a reminder on how big a Reaper is, there you go. kind of bug? It reminds me of a bug, but I don't know what kind of bug.
Saren's locked the elevator. Suit up! We're going outside!
That just gratuitous shot. I just love it. Love it, love it, love it. And that Reaper backdrop is just amazing. Do you know what would have been even better? Like if they had had a aspect of like the legs are just moving around and you actually have to avoid them. Like once you got closer. I think that'd be kind of cool. But that's just me. Krogan now. There he is. I saw your little humpback. Boy. Normal or easy, so we can die fairly easily. Check our corners, check our shields. We should be okay. Just get him out of here. He dead by virtue of just being off the map. That one's the one I don't want. Nice. Oh shit. Oh, always a bit worrisome when that happens. All right, we gotta save. Can't manually. do a lot by just oh shit. That's right. Leave the stratosphere. Nice. Alright. They aren't a problem now. Shit. One down. Nice. Oh, I thought it blew up. What the heck is wrong with the turret right there? It's like... It's blown up 100%, I know that. Oh, I see. It's just aimed upwards. Okay. Cool. I was just like, uh-oh. All right, this is it. We make the final decisions in the final fight. All right, let's save. Which means next week we start 2. Exciting. All right, you get your lift up, yo. Sure. Let's get your stasis up. You. Sure. First aid. I don't care. Oh.
I was afraid you wouldn't make it in time, Shepard.
In time for what?
The final confrontation. I think we both expected it would end like this. You've lost. You know that, don't you? In a few minutes, Sovereign will have full control of all the Citadel systems. The relay will open. The Reapers will return.
I've still got a few tricks up my sleeve.
You survived our encounter on Vermeer, but I've changed since then. Improved. Sovereign has upgraded me.
You let Sovereign implant you? Are you insane?
I suppose I should thank you, Shepard. After Vermeer, I couldn't stop thinking about what you said. About Sovereign manipulating me.
About indoctrination.
The doubts began to eat away at me. Sovereign sensed my hesitation. I was implanted to strengthen my resolve. Now my doubts are gone. I believe in Sovereign completely. I understand that the Reapers need organics. Join us, and Sovereign will find a place for you, too.
Sovereign's controlling you through your implants. Don't you see that?
The relationship is symbiotic. Organic and machine, intertwined. A union of flesh and steel. The strengths of both, the weaknesses of neither. I am a vision of the future, Shepard. The evolution of all organic life. This is our destiny. Join Sovereign and experience a true rebirth.
Sovereign hasn't won yet. I can stop it from taking control of the station. Step aside and the invasion will never happen.
We can't stop it. Not forever. You saw the visions. You saw what happened to the Protheans. The Reapers are too powerful.
Some part of you must still realize this is wrong. You can fight this.
Maybe you're right. Maybe there is still a chance for the implants. Sovereign is too strong. I'm sorry. It is too late for me.
It's not over yet. You can still redeem yourself.
Goodbye, Shepard. Thank you.
Bum.
Vigil's data file worked. I've got control of all systems.
Quick! Open the station's arms. Maybe the fleet can take Sovereign down before he regains control of the station.
See if you can open a communications channel.
The Destiny Ascension. Main drives offline. Kinetic barriers down 40%. The Council is on board. I repeat, the Council is on board.
Normandy to the Citadel. Normandy to the Citadel. Please tell me that's you, Commander.
I'm here, Joker.
We caught that distress call, Commander. I'm sitting here in the Endura sector with the entire Arcturus fleet. We can save the Ascension. Just unlock the relays around the Citadel and we'll send the cavalry in.
Are you sure about this, Shepard? Human casualties will be very high if you send your fleet in now.
This is bigger than humanity. Sovereign is a threat to every organic species in the galaxy.
True. That's why you can't waste reinforcements trying to save the Council. You must hold them back until the Citadel arms open up and the human fleet can go after Sovereign.
What's the order, Commander? Come in now to save the Ascension, or hold back?
Opening the relays now, Joker. We need to save the Ascension, no matter what the cost.
I hope the Council appreciates this.
They don't.
Alliance ships, move in. Save the Destiny Ascension.
Commander, we're picking up reinforcements. It's the Alliance. Thank the goddess.
I'm intrigued how fire and explosion happens in space. Can it even happen?
Concentrate on Sovereign.
That's a question I don't know the answer to. Make sure he's dead.
Make sure he's dead.
Haha! Tali gets to shoot him again. Shoot him, Tali. Use your shotgun. Your explosive shotgun. Blow that meaty head off him. Ah, the pistol. Nice shot, though.
He's dead.
Even what, like, Reaper Troop Turians look like. Like, there could have been an argument for, you know, the Husks were just the first prototype in them doing their stuff. Or they could have given us more, you know, troops like this for, you know.
I am sovereign, and this station is mine.
If only I had grenades. Not that it matters, but if only I had grenades. Oh God. Geth? Since when? They made this an actual fight? That or they've always been here and I just blew through this. It could also be that, 100%. I'll give it that. There we go, he's floating again. Easy.
Sovereign's too strong. We have to pull back. Negative. This is our only chance. Take that monster down no matter what the cost.
I'm more upset that I can't, like, knock him around. It's only Liara that can. God, he's like a goddamn nematode.
Guard on my flank! We're going in!
Go!
Oh. Makes me wonder if that's...
Anderson, we found him. They're in here.
No, that's not Bailey. I was like, that could be Bailey, but no.
Take it easy. It's over. You're safe now. Where's the commander?
Look at that silver box. Nice.
Ambassador, Captain, Commander Shepard. We have gathered here to recognize the enormous contributions of the Alliance forces in the war against Sovereign and the Geth.
Many humans lost their lives in the battle to save the Citadel. Brave and courageous soldiers who willingly gave their lives so that we, the Council, might live.
There is no greater sacrifice, and we share your grief over the tragic loss of so many noble men and women.
The Council also owes you a great personal debt, Commander, one we can never repay. You saved not just our lives, but the lives of billions from Sovereign and the Reapers.
Commander Shepard, your heroic and selfless actions serve as a symbol of everything humanity and the Alliance stand for.
And though we cannot bring back those valiant soldiers who gave their lives to save ours, we can honor their memories through our actions.
Humanity has shown it is ready to stand as a defender and protector of the galaxy. You have proved you are worthy to join our ranks and serve beside us on the Citadel Council.
Consular, on behalf of humanity and the Alliance, we thank you for this prestigious honor and humbly accept.
We will need a list of potential candidates to fill humanity's seat on the Council.
Given all that has happened, I am sure your recommendation will carry a great deal of weight, Commander. Do you support any particular candidate?
We need someone with the courage to stand up for what he believes in. Someone like Captain Anderson.
Him? You must be joking. Anderson prefers to let his fists do the talking.
Only with you, Ambassador. Only with you.
Are you sure about this, Commander? The captain's a soldier, not a politician.
We've already got too many politicians on the Citadel. The captain would be perfect for this job.
He is so mad.
I think it's an inspired choice. The Council would welcome him with open arms, should he accept.
I'm honored, Counselor. As humanity's representative, I'll do everything in my power to help the Council rebuild.
Sovereign's defeat marks the beginning of a new era for both humanity and the Council.
Sovereign was only a vanguard. The Reaper fleet is still coming. Hundreds of ships, maybe thousands. And I'm gonna find some way to stop them.
They're all just like, let him go. He'll play outside space.
Shepard's right. Humanity is ready to do its part. United with the rest of the Council, we have the strength to overcome any challenge. When the Reapers come, we must stand side by side. We must fight against them as one. And together, we will drive them back into dark space.
There we go. An inspired choice. An inspired look for an inspired Shepard. Look at that. It's so much better on PC, I will have to say. I will absolutely be playing more on my own through these. Maybe not so much 1, but definitely 2 and 3. I might have to do a couple of playthroughs in 1 though, just to be able to get myself a couple of different starting points. You know, romance, maybe Liara, romance, maybe, I don't know. But that was Mass Effect 1 Legendary Edition. Next week, we will be picking up with Mass Effect 2 Legendary Edition. So, get ready to re-experience 2 legendarily. Thank you, everybody, for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. And until the next time, everybody, stay funky, people.